Yo, what's up guys? In today's video is a massive one. Miro and his team just announced some big buffs are coming to Blue Lock Rivals. Not only that, but there are also some huge reworks coming as well, and this update is just going to be wild. Before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'd really appreciate the support. Alright, so let me not waste any more time and let's get into it. Miro just announced that he's going to be doing a bunch of buffs and nerfs to different characters in Blue Lock Rivals. And honestly, this update could be massive for balancing the game. Right now, the game isn't bad, but it definitely needs some balancing fixes. If this update lands the way it should, it could completely change the balance of the game and make it even more fun. And honestly, that's the most important thing in Blue Lock Rivals, keeping the game fun and competitive. I'm really glad that Miro's listening to the community on this, because it shows he actually cares about making the game better. Now this is where things get crazy. At first it looked like certain characters were just going to get buffed or nerfed. Characters like King and Nel might have been getting nerfs, while characters like Nelisagi, Aiku, Don Lorenzo and others were in line for buffs. But when I scrolled a little bit further, I realized something insane. Those characters I just mentioned, plus Nel and even Loki, are not just getting buffs or nerfs. They're getting reworked completely. Yes, you heard me, full reworks. When I first saw that, I couldn't believe it. I literally said to myself, what? No way, this is just incredible, bro. I can't lie, this could be one of the best moves the devs have ever made. I didn't think they would take such a big step and actually rework all of these characters. But man, it's happening. And let's be honest, some of these reworks were really needed. Characters like Nelisagi desperately needed a rework because his kit was starting to feel outdated. Same with Don Lorenzo, who definitely needed some changes to keep up with the meta. But then there are reworks I didn't see coming at all. Nel getting a rework? Loki getting a rework? That was a complete shock to me. But even if I didn't expect it, it's still a massive W for the game. This alone would have been enough to get people hyped, but Miro didn't stop there. He also announced something else, a rivalry chemical reaction for characters like Nelisagi and Nel And bro, when I heard that, I knew this update was going to be on another level. This is absolute cinema. I'm not even exaggerating. This is just good news after good news after good news. Think about it. Nelisagi and Nel have one of the biggest rivalries in Blue Lock. And now that's actually getting reflected in the game. There are so many ways they could design this reaction, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. Honestly, this is the kind of content that takes the game to the next level, and it doesn't have to stop there either. Personally, I'd love to see rivalry chemical reactions between Boney Iglesias and Sei, or maybe even Sei and Nel Imagine how hype that would be. If the devs keep adding rivalries like this, the game is going to feel so much more alive and connected to the story. So yeah, this update is looking absolutely insane. Buffs, nerfs, reworks, and now even rivalry chemical reactions. This could completely change the way Blue Lock Rivals is played. It's clear that Miro and his team are putting in the effort to keep things fresh, and I'm really excited to see how all of this comes together. Anyway, that's everything I've got for today's video. If you're excited for these buffs, reworks, and rivalry reactions, make sure to like and subscribe. Drop a comment below and let me know what reworks or chemical reactions you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.